Hey everyone, this is my 20-week pregnancy updates, and I do have quite a few exciting things to update you on. Maybe you've already seen our little gender reveal. It's not a very spectacular video, but we announced it in the vlog that you saw. So if you haven't seen it already, go watch it, or else this video will be a spoiler because I'm going to tell you about the gender of our baby. Not right now, but I will get there. And let's just start with some stats about the baby. And baby is 14.7 centimeters now, which is about the size of a mango. I think last update baby was the size of an avocado. And apart from that, baby can hear now, and I still do feel a lot of movement. Except for the last 24 hours. I had the 20-week anatomy scan yesterday. And I haven't felt baby move afterwards very much. I'm a little worried because I don't know about you, but at the anatomy scan they press very hard into your belly with the scanner, and I'm sure it's fine, but that always has me a little bit worried if it doesn't hurt the baby. And now combined with the fact that I don't feel a lot of movement, I'm feeling just a little anxious, but I did feel some movement, so I will keep close attention to it. And yeah, if it doesn't change, I will call my midwife. They're always available for, for a phone call, so that's great. And I didn't gain any weight, which I think is because of the flu. I had the flu for a very long time, but the flu is gone now, and I only have a cold now, which I had all the time when I had the flu, but that still has not gone away. And Victor has a cold too, so we're both sneezing and coughing and everything. But I do feel a lot better. I have several symptoms that I can tell you about, and something new is that I have bruised ribs on my left side. It's very painful when I cough or when I carry around my 18-month-old. I'm still pretty tired in general. The mornings are a little bit better. I told you last time that I was really tired in the morning, which has gotten better, and now it's just I do have a little bit more energy, but in the evenings I'm really tired. So I'm in bed by 8:30 most days, really early. But yeah, I'm just exhausted by then. I'm still a little nauseous in the evening or during the night. So sometimes during the nights at around 3 o'clock, I will go out of the bed to the kitchen and make myself a sandwich. Because I feel like I'm going to throw up if I don't eat something. And I do really crave a sandwich with chicken during the night, and when I eat it, it tastes so incredibly good. So I'm enjoying a chicken sandwich almost every night. I do throw up sometimes, but a lot less than a few weeks ago. Now I've heard that some women tend to get a little bit more worried in general when they are pregnant, which was the case in my first pregnancy, and also it is the case in this pregnancy. I am really worried about having to give birth again. I think about it a lot, and I'm just the thought of all that pain that I have to go through again. And I know a lot of you suggested that I should just take an epidural, but there are some side effects to the epidural that I really want to avoid at all costs, almost at all costs. Like, a friend of mine got a fever because of the epidural, and then they had to give her antibiotics. And when I got antibiotics, because I had a bladder infection and mastitis in the first week of, well, when Victor was born, I got antibiotics too, and then we had thrush for months, and that was just, I really don't want to experience that again, and I really, really don't want antibiotics. And that's just one of the side effects that I don't want. So I'm really thinking I'm going for a natural labor again, or natural birth. And yeah, that comes with a lot of pain. So I just think about it a lot. And I know it can be a lot better a second time. Everything can go faster. But then there's also that they want to give me an IV with a certain medicine just to prevent blood loss like last time. And if you know me a little bit, I'm not a fan of medicine. If I don't have to take it, I really don't want it. And yeah, then I think, what are the effects of the medicine long term? I mean, really, no one knows that because it's far too expensive to research the effects of a certain medicine over a lifetime. So yeah, I have to talk to my midwife about it because she told me that, well, they want to give me this medicine. They don't want to wait and see what happens. They just want to give me the medicine right after the labor and delivery, I think, or maybe even a little sooner, I'm not sure. But I'm thinking, well, maybe this time everything will be a lot better. Maybe my uterus will contract after the birth, and then I won't lose as much blood. And then if we ever have a third child, which I really don't know if we will have a third child, but and I take the medicine this time, then I have to take it next time, because then we won't know if I do lose a lot of blood every time, or if it can go very well and I won't lose a lot of blood. Well, do you get the idea? So all those thoughts are running through my head, and yeah, I just really have to talk to the midwife about it. But we'll see, I will keep you updated. Oh, I felt baby move, that's great. I hope you can hear me. I feel like I'm talking even more softly than I usually do because of the cold. Okay, next thing, I started using the Dr. Harshka belly oil again, maybe a little bit late. It's just that last time I didn't get stretch marks on my belly, so I'm maybe a little too confident that it won't happen this time too. But yeah, I started using the oil. I think it's a great oil. I don't know if it is my genes or if it was the oil. I am leaning towards it was the oil, because I did get stretch marks on one of my boobs and I didn't put the oil there like ever, or maybe a few times, but I mainly used it on my belly and I didn't get stretch marks on my belly. So I started using that. And now about the anatomy scan, because you're probably wondering what the gender is. Well, if you haven't seen the vlog. So let me just tell you, we are having a baby girl. And we are really excited. I mean, we already have a boy, so it's just perfect that we are having a girl this time. And I really thought it was going to be a boy again, because we already have a boy, and well, I just thought then we will have a boy again. But it's a girl, so kind of a big surprise. And the ultrasound lady had a really hard time discovering what the gender was. Like I said, she had to press this scanner into my belly like really hard. I don't know if I told you this. Did I just tell you that? Or was that in my vlog? I don't know. But yeah, she had to search for a little bit longer than usual, but then she could tell me, which I was really happy about, because I really didn't want to wait another week. And yeah, so a little baby girl. That's just great. Now we can start looking for a name, because we didn't really put much efforts up until now in finding a name, because we knew that a boy's name would be really hard. It was really hard to find a good name for Victor, one that we agreed on. And I think there are a lot more lovely girls' names than there are boys' names. So we just waited until we would know the gender. And Daniel has a girl's name and I have a girl's name, but we don't agree on it. So we have to look a little bit more for a nice name. And that is it for today. So yeah, biggest news, baby girl. We know the gender. And that makes everything a little bit more real, even knowing the gender of the baby. So yeah, now I will leave it at this for today. Check out my vlog if you haven't seen it already. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!